He really wants to show how evolved his striking set is. He catches the kick and lands
good
big strikes.
Really spot on right hands. They were single punches. No attempt to follow up with the left. The rights were potent enough, and now he transitions.
Oh, he's got a nasty choke.
You could say the same of his sister. What a fighting family this is.
You know, but he really had just in that dominant position right through there, and he's rolling. Now he's got some dropping some knees.
Knees to the top of the head. Got to make sure he doesn't land on the back of the head, because those are illegal blows. Top of the head's fine. I'm sure Angela Lee, his sister, performed that twister move at the back end of last year. Rich, just looking at these Peruvian necktie.
A Peruvian necktie. So this Lee family has definitely got some creative submissions.
And potent hands from Nicholas as well, and Mahmoud is struggling to keep his balance and his equilibrium, because those are strong, heavy punches.
Nice double leg takedown by Christian Lee as he ends up in top position here.
Style, he comes out relentless, and he just, all facets of the game, takedown, stand up, everything.
Yeah, Christian can really put a big pace on his opponents, and he believes that's his strongest attribute, is he doesn't think his opponents can keep up with this relentless, high-pressure pace that he brings.
Just missed with the technical ground kick. It is relentless, isn't it? Mahmoud is not given a chance. Is that Kimura he's looking for?
Now he's just locking that arm into position like that. He's possibly setting it up as he slides his left arm underneath. I think he's looking.
He's tapped.
Oh, that's a nice shoulder submission right there.
I work with my dad. I train incredibly hard, and this is just some fruits of the labor that I've been putting in.
Excellent, Christian. Well, we got to say, you've had 2 impressive fights here at One Championship. Yeah, Christian comes out like a shotgun and really puts it on his opponents. Anthony's got to try to slow this down.
Oh, left hand dropped him to one knee. And that happened in Engelen's last fight against Rocky Batol. A left hand also dropped him.
Yeah, Engelen says that he's really got to try to watch his pacing, control the speed of this fight, and try to drag this fight into the later rounds. Engelen tried to dive for the leg there, but ended up in a bad position. And the only thing that's really saving him here is that he's got that grip on Christian's left, and he was possibly going for it.
The left kick, and then look at the movement from Christian Lee.
He's got that long jab.
Very upright in his stance, does provide something of a target, but you've got to match him for speed in order to get through.
He's also switching back and forth with his stances, which is...
Oh, he left hand drops him again. He was vulnerable to it in the first moments of this fight, and it's just stung him once more. The halfway point in this first round, and Engelen's in a bit of trouble.
That was a beautiful switch stance, and he just came right in with that straight left hand to drop Engelen, and is now dropping bombs.
The hammer blows, ground and pound, and Engelen's all in a mess.
We can see that here's that switch, boom, and he just drops that straight left hand, which was the beginning of the end for Anthony Engelen. And once Christian got on top, the hype is real.
Gets stomped on, kick to the head. Just missed with that left technical ground kick.
Big shot to the tornado that is Christian Lee is letting it go.
To the forehead. Engelen gives him his back in an attempt to defend himself from this onslaught of punches.
Christian transitions on top and into the mountain position. Engelen knows what to do here. He's got to keep moving. He's got to defend himself.
The most experienced man that Christian's met so far.
You see how Christian just flattens him out and drives his hips in, spreading out Anthony Engelen. That's a lot of pressure. Good ground control by Christian Lee.
Got to be careful that the punches don't come in at the back of the head. That's what Olivier Costa's warning him about. Anything that lands between the ears to the back of the head is an illegal blow.
Very heavy on his hips. Christian Lee is showing very high level grappling. He's controlling every aspect of these exchanges. Look how he's interlacing his legs into there, applying the pressure into his hips, giving Anthony Engelen no chance to escape.
And Olivier Costa stepped in with 48 seconds left of the opening round, and it was due to the sheer barrage of punches.
Christian Lee brings it to one championship with a tremendous pace, excellent ground control.
They have hit the body so far, but it's the choke he's working on, isn't it? Yeah, he tries to take him down again.
He's got to roll. Now he's got that leg hook. That's a choke. That's in deep, Steve. That could be it.
He's tapped out. It's finished. 2:54 of the first round. It's another first round victory for Christian Lee. One was Kari Bullios of the Philippines.
Ooh, nice little stomp there to that leg.
Brutal attack with the feet, and that left hook came swinging it, didn't it, from Christian? It all happened, well, really in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and especially if it's on his lead leg, it's going to slow him down a lot in the later rounds.
When these two throw punches, they are throwing with bad intentions.
You can just see Rocky's just waiting to catch and counter there.
There was the big left hand from Battol. That's the one that Lee has to be careful of, but he comes back with some great punches of his own. And Battol sinks to his knees, gets kneed in the head for his troubles. And this is where Lee can be relentless. The technical ground kick to the head. Olivier Coste jumps in, and it is another one-round win for Christian Lee. That's 5 out of 5. All of them finished within the first 5 minutes.
Christian really started to settle into his strikes and just started putting together a flurry of combinations. And once he realized he had Rocky hurt, he jumped all over him for the finish. Big shots, looking at him past that guard, move around, technical ground kicks, and just jumps in. And you can see Rocky told Olivier Coste something.
I've had enough, I think.
He's throwing out a stiff jab there. He's got an awkward guard. You know, he keeps a very wide guard, very wide stance. Not your typical boxing stance or Muay Thai stance. That's it, man. Christian's got to get his chin down. His head's really high in the air. And Nguyen is taking advantage of that with these big overhands.
Can't take your eyes off this one for a second. Good ramrod left jab from Christian Lee. Christian Lee hasn't seen an opponent like this in the One Championship cage, and that was a good right hand. And it sent Nguyen stumbling, and Nguyen's in trouble. And Lee just follows up. Oh, Nguyen will pounce on this. This could be his opportunity.
Big left hand there from Christian Lee. Goes for a double leg takedown attempt. Subba stands up against it, defends so far. An electrifying start to this one. Some of the action was just phenomenal.
Oh, look at this back and forth striking exchanges. You can just see the nice little...
Subba gets tagged with a long left hand, the very reachy arms of Christian Lee. Said he wanted to open up hard and strong, put the pressure on Subba from the opening bell.
Contrasting striking styles. Christian Lee has looping punches, while Subba's got nice, tight, crisp boxing.
Subba controlling center cage, and again the chance go up for him.
Nice evasive maneuvers from Lee to counter with the right hand. That forward pressure's gotta count the aggression category for Keanu Subba, but Christian lands with a left punch of his own there as he shoots him for the takedown.
Oh, beautiful right cross, smack bang on the kisser from Christian Lee. He's taken Keanu Subba. Lee throwing the heavy artillery at the start of this second round. Those very long arms. Shin to the waist there from Christian Lee. Outside leg kick from Subba. Lee swings wildly. Short elbow on the inside.
Now the body lock from Christian Lee as they fight for position.
Trip takedown, nicely done from Christian Lee. Ends up inside of Subba's guard. What will Lee look to do from here, Mitch?
You know, you would think that Christian Lee would want to pass the guard, deliver some posturing up and ground and pounding here.
Knee to the head there from Christian Lee. Tries for a front face choke. To no avail, however. Subba is free in the crowd again. Shows their affection for Keanu Subba.
That's one of Christian Lee's moves, is that Darce choke. He likes to throw it on from all sorts of positions, but they're slippery now. There's that outside trip again. Beautifully done to end up inside control.
Final second.
Oh, look at how tight it is. His face is going purple, but he's still fighting on.
Final seconds of the round. He takes knees to the head. It's all Christian Lee. What a way to end the round.
Christian Lee is surging ahead in our TV judge smudges Rich Franklin's eyes as he gets another outside trip to get into the dominant side control position. He goes knee on belly, full mount, just like that. Now, oh, look at him, lacing the leg over. Here comes a triangle. Oh, it's deep.
Christian Lee hoping for a early round submission on Subba, hacking away with the elbows now, dropping elbows on a hapless Subba. Christian Lee wants to tap him out early here. This crowd trying to rally, trying to pick up Keanu Subba.
What a text. I couldn't have scripted that any better. Beautifully transitioned into a nasty triangle. He's got to go to an armbar. I don't think he's going to choke him.
It's over. Christian Lee taps him out in the third and final round. The 19-year-old sensation from Singapore.
Look at this, locked in the triangle. No place to go. Realize the heart and determination that Subba had. Couldn't finish him with a choke. Transitions into an arm bar and gets the victory.
Tremendous contest between two young, superb martial artists who gave it their all.
Everything we expected, Michael, out of these two warriors.
Kotsetsu really does have what they call ichigeki, one punch power. Two athletes renowned for their speed. Shoots in here as Christian Lee hoping for a takedown. Posts up on the arm, defends as Boku. Can he get up again? Lee tries to slap on a choke from behind.
That was clever. He was able to avoid Christian Lee getting the hooks and get back up to his feet.
7 first-round finishers for Kotsetsu, no-face Boku.
Christian Lee was threatening the back. He was like, oh, he does wrong.
Here comes Christian Lee. Can he take advantage now? Drills a knee to the head of Boku. The aggression from Christian Lee. Driving knees once more. Boku forced to cover up, no place to go at the moment. Gets back to his feet. And Lee drops him back down.
Oh, this is with Anaconda. This is one of his chokes. He likes to go for it.
More knees to the forehead there from Christian Lee. Elbow from Lee. And he breaks off. Boku a chance to reset the victory. Lee resets. Thought about an inside thigh kick. Boku starts very side-on. And Lee just wrenches into the canvas. The ground and pound. That's good night, Irene! The teenage sensation pounds out the former champion.
Boku managed to get back up to his feet, but look at that. Boom. Belly to back suplex. That's what put him out. Beautiful takedown.
Tremendously gifted, so talented, but he's up against a man that Lee has not seen, Mitch.
Watch the right hand of Lee. With that chin out exposed like that on Yokota, it's a dangerous target for him.
Nice outside thigh kick there from Lee. Fakes the back leg. Lee always probing with the lead hand. Looks for the elbow, does Christian Lee, and breaks off. He drifts back to center. Long-reaching jab there from Lee.
Boku was in a bad spot. That was good defense.
Oh, big kabosh! Smack bang with the chin. That exposed chin. Tried to slap on an armbar and landed some great ground and pound.
Beautiful right hand.
How strong is the chin of Yokota? That would have dropped a lesser man.
That it would. We've seen Martin Nguyen drop Yokota with that same right hand. Going for a knee right here, gets the back again. Yokota's trying to stand back up. Chooses to let it go again. Trying to break the grip of Christian Lee.
Had to watch out for the back elbow as
Chin's up in the air, so you think he's not gonna, come with these shots, but he's landing a lot of these shots.
Christian Lee lands the right hand, goes for the left hook. Outside leg kick, Yokota rides it. Boom, he goes with the left hand in his inside control now. Great position for Christian Lee.
Yokota might be saved by the bell as Christian Lee goes for the arm bar.
Cracking elbow from the belt again. Double jab from the Japanese athlete.
That's what Yokota needs to do. Put the pressure on Lee. Too much danger when he gives up his back like this.
Oh, nicely done. The patience to wait until Yokota turned and then fired the left hand. Lee resets. Oh, beautiful two-punch combination down the center corridor. Yokota latches onto a single.
Lee's gonna flatten him out. Knees.
Here come the knees from Christian Lee. Yokota in trouble now. The Warrior with the knees to the head.
The back of, he's gonna try to go into full mount, but Yokota fights it off. But he gets the mount anyway. Oh, here come the blows. Oh, Yokota scrambles.
Yokota slips out the back door, and now he's on top. The pendulum is swung.
Christian Lee scrambling for position to get back up to his feet. On the exit, throws a right hand.
Didn't quite land flush there for Christian Lee.
I don't think Christian Lee's shrugging him off and circling around. That time Yokota just gave up his back. He seems very comfortable from this position. But Lee's making him pay for it right now.
Going turtle shell against Christian Lee, and Lee looking for the openings, for the elbows, for the fists. What does Yokota do here, Mitch?
Yokota's got to move. He can't stay there. He can't let Lee dictate this position. Lee's going to try to get the hooks in, flatten him out, and drop those bombs.
Still turtle shell. Big Kazunori Yokota. 45 seconds from this position.
Good job for Yokota as Christian Lee's going for the neck. Oh, is that same choke? Is that same side? He got it!
Christian Lee has submitted Yokota in epic fashion.
Check this out. He traps the arm, jumps on top, sits down onto it, falls down. That's a Peruvian necktie, Michael. Beautifully done. Locks in the legs. No place for you.
Clinching up against the cage here. Takedown. Yuri dangerously put the left arm out, trying to post on it.
As Martin Nguyen slips the punch of Christian Lee, but look at this takedown.
Circling into the power hand, Christian Lee. Oh, right hand down the tube. How do you do?
Creates a little bit of space, but boom, there's another big punch.
World champions in the sport before. If Christian wins this one and Angela wins the main event, we will have Sibley world champions. Indoor stadium.
Take a look. Oh, there's a nice little left. You gotta let these combatants play it out.
Overhand right charges into a clinch. Timing from Martin. And a takedown, no, from Lee. Martin defends it.
Nguyen swims under, gets the pummel going on and successfully defends. Lee, again with an overhand right. Christian Lee starting to build up a little bit of...
Defense is also another scoring category. That goes to Martin Nguyen.
The crowd is getting riled up here, looking for that GoDaddy knockout of the night.
Really is an even match so far. Nguyen pulled back on releasing the overhand right on that occasion.
He's just trying to throw that head kick.
Yuji Shimada's influence has got these two moving here in the fourth round. Oh, there's a left hand from Christian Lee.
It looked like in that last grappling exchange when Martin Nguyen, oh, he just got caught there with a left.
Here's Christian Lee, takes a beautiful knee to the break basket, almost gets a knockdown, a takedown. And Martin Nguyen posted up on the arm, back to his feet again, Nguyen, he won't go down. Sander appears like kickboxing and Muay Thai, but with more grappling techniques, sweeps and throws.
Kelly's got to defend well. He's spun Christian Lee around now, but Christian Lee's got that body lock. Look for him to trip the outside.
Christian Lee can be so creative with his submissions. Christian Lee predicted a first-round win over Kelly. Kelly said, I'd knock him out with a head kick in the second or third round. No chance of that happening from this position. Softening him up a little more here, Christian Lee. The hammer fist strike to the side of the head. Mitch, what toll does it take on the physicality, on the adrenaline and the tank of Kelly to have? Well, did he knock his head? He dropped him on his head. Well, it's over. Christian Lee gets the win for a ball MMA.
Olivier Coste is calling for time.
Oh, has he? Oh, okay, Olivier Coste. Not over. Olivier Coste is calling for time.
I think he was spiked on his head. So you gotta tell Christian Lee, he thinks it's over.
If he's been spiked, it's illegal. If it's a spike or a suplex, it's illegal, folks.
If we go back in time, that's how Christian Lee, I mean, he did throw to the side of look at this. So we have instant replay here. Christian Lee ties up the arm, picks him up.
A cutting side kick early to the lead knee. We're back under our global rule set. Mixed martial arts. Quick hand from Christian Lee, gets a takedown.
Nice entry into that takedown. Hit that straight right hand right into a double leg. But look at the judo black belt getting thrown on his butt right there.
Ultra aggressive start here from young Christian Lee. Up everything, says he's faster and has the advantage everywhere. High left roundhouse kick, Mawashi again. Oh, one hand! Smack bang on the kisser from Christian Lee.
Right into the entry into the double leg. Tokudome's got to be careful. That trip right there. Good defense. Keep up his back. Good scramble from Tokudome.
Though he did expect Christian Lee to try and take him down. Southpaw stance here for Tokudome. There's that right hand. Smack bang again to the kisser. And the hammer strike from Christian Lee. The aggression now from the youngster. The reverse elbows from Lee. And he's in full mount now. Tokudome gives his back. The hooks go in. It's trouble for the Japanese. Christian Lee. A house on fire. Tokudome being punished. Being shellacked. It's good night, Irene.
What? Look at this. That right hand would have dropped him, but nguyen or Christian Lee went right into it and just absolutely swarmed all over Tokudome. Gets the mount, drops the elbows, and just doesn't even go for the toe. He just punches his way from that rear. And once he has the back mount, just starts to unload on him. Look at this, Michael, just uncorking these shots all over Tokudome.
Tremendously long arms on Christian Lee. Hit from Lee. And clinch up for the first time.
He's trying to trap one leg so he can create a little movement. The hips of Christian Lee are so heavy. See how he's driving his hips in? Kelly can't bump, he can't create space. He's trying to go out the back door now, but that just allows Christian to posture up a little bit.
Control here from Christian Lee. Downward elbow again there from Lee. And another one to the ear. There's a crossing over the forehead. Under the bridge of the nose. The ground and pound from the 20-year-old warrior.
But as he's explosive, he's going to turn, pick up his back, and there's going to be a choke there. But that's how gritty Kelly is. Kelly would rather stay in the mount and get smashed on than give up his back.
Ground and pound again. And it's good night, Irene. He did as he promised. He did as he predicted.
He did just that. He did take the pink slip. Look at these hips. It was all about the hips of Christian Lee. Kelly knows how to get out of these things. He knows where he's supposed to go. He's supposed to push down on the legs, hip bump, create a little bit of space. Kelly couldn't go anywhere because of the hip control of Christian Lee. And then he just started dropping the ground and pound.
A big hello to all of Christian Lee.
That's where Edward Fuliang was able to catch him with that knee. Is when Shinya came
It's the shot! It's the upset! It's the phenom! It's Christian Lee!
Nice little two-punch combination there from Lee. Like to see him punch and then get out there. You don't want to stand stationary once you let go. You got to keep moving as he tries to double leg. Body lock takedown from Christian Lee.
Big takedown there from Christian Lee, goes into side control. Ending there from Christian Lee. Have a look at the action as it went down. The aggression from the division champion.
Look at Christian Lee.
Back on May 17, inside the guard now with Dagi.
Good job by Dagi to get back into full guard. You see Christian Lee's trying to pass the guard here. Dagi's got his feet on the hips, just controlling, making sure Christian Lee doesn't pass. Just doing a good job of pounding.
Christian looking for some ground and pound. Lift the arm in low. Dagi's going to try and take it home. To no avail though for the turn. Christian looks to pass the guard. Dagi back to his feet.
Christian Lee's very strong on top. Nice little knee there.
Oh! From Dagi! Smack bang! Lee holds on to a single leg.
Christian Lee gets that underhook on the left side, gets back up to his feet. Suplex there as he lands a nice little knee on the exchange, but he eats a big shot from the right hand as he stumbles back against the circle wall. Dagi was trying to jump all over.
Toggle in Singapore and beyond. Let us know on your social media, Twitter, Facebook, where you're watching from at One Championship for Arsenal. Full mount here from Lee, trying to drop the elbows off the left arm. Look for a cut. Goes between the eyes of Dagi. We do not see Dagi Aslanaliev in this position, but he's here now against the division champion, Christian Lee. He's about to give his back to Lee. The ground and pound from the young phenom, from the warrior, Christian Lee. Dagi forced to cover up here, Dragon. Causing a hematoma on the forehead of Dagi Aslanaliev. Lee must be oozing with confidence from every pore at the moment.
Nice, deep into the double leg. Dagi pops right back up. Christian Lee is all over him in that front headlock position. Roll from Christian Lee to sit in a mount of Dagi like this, just controlling him, dropping bombs on him.
A big hematoma on the head of Dagi Aslanaliev. What ground and pound to end a ripping first round from the warrior, Christian Lee.
To this second round right now, because he's breathing deep, and this is where Christian Lee excels.
Lee on the same card here as his sister Angela, who will be in our main event, defending her atomweight world crown against the punching panda from China, Zhang Jinna. Knees there from Christian Lee.
I was talking to Ken Lee earlier this week, who's Christian Lee's father, and he says if they can get past those first 4 minutes, that's what he said. He said Dagi is most dangerous in those first 4 minutes, but this is where Christian Lee is showing superiority. He gets into that body lock, he was able to go underneath the hips and plant.
Trying to back Dagi up, and let me tell you folks, no one backs up Dagi, but Christian's done it all night tonight.
Beautiful right hand into a double leg. He tries that body lock takedown again, but Dagi was able to control it and stop it. Look at this. This was Christian Lee's MO all night long. He would throw that right hand, follow it up with a beautiful double leg, gets it nice and tight on the hips. Dagi was trying to defend. Christian Lee's looking really dominant in that top control position. Hips nice and heavy on the midsection. Dagi not allowing him to go anywhere, not allowing him to create any hip bumps or space.
And look at these elbows threaded through the guard there of Dagi, who's been mounted more times than a pommel horse. And once again, Christian Lee in control. You can sign the ownership papers because the division champion, Christian Lee, on 10 days' notice, has absolutely dominated, absolutely owned a hapless Dagi Aslanaliev here in Tokyo tonight.
Goes after the body lock. Trip attempt right there, landed beautifully by Christian Lee to end up in side control. Oh, beautiful mount by Yuri Lapicus, but Lapicus sneaks out the back door. Now he's going after an Achilles lock.
That was amazing. The sneak out the back was phenomenal. And here comes the champion pounding away. Lapicus goes turtle shell. Tries to roll it again. Hammer fist strikes side of the head. Lapicus is done. Lapicus is finished. Christian Lee, you are amazing. The critics are silent now. He proved them wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Lee is a finisher. Look at Yuri Lapicus going out the back door, trying to attack the leg. Christian Lee goes whack-a-mole and just starts hammering down on Yuri Lapicus. Look at this with the rights. This is where the damage was really done. These hammer fists doing so much damage to Yuri Lapicus. The referee was forced to jump in and stop the action. Look at this control. He has got that knee ride going on there. There's no place to go. He tries to roll through. Christian Lee knew what was happening, has the seatbelt around the side, and then just starts thundering down on him.
Looping punches. Christian caught him. He caught nasyukhin. Here come the right hands from Christian Lee. Nasyukhin and a whole lot of bother. Christian Lee and it's Irene. Christian Lee's done it again. He's done it again. Annihilated Yuri Lapicus. Tonight, he annihilates Timofey nasyukhin. Look at that left hook. Beautifully planted. It was the beginning of the end.
Wow, Christian Lee said that Nasyukhin's biggest weakness was his biggest strength, and that's his overcommitting to shots. Look at this, boom, shots landed over and over again. Timofey was trying to get up, but those shots were hurting him.
That was definitely a good stoppage by Muhammad Sulaiman there, because watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep counting them, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good thing I have a math degree.
Behind knee there from Yoon came agonizingly close. Christian picks it up, boom, shakalaka. Nicely done from the champ. It's said to be high IQ level of Yoon. He could not go all guns blazing. We've got to figure out the riddle. A nice takedown here from Christian.
Does just that. He spins around, goes chest to chest. Now he's going to try to pummel under, get the underhook.
Nice right hand from Christian, popped him on the jaw.
Oak landed. I don't know if we're going to see that, but Christian Lee landed a nice little knee.
Oak on the outside. Christian edging forward, thrust a jab. Oak a counter right. Christian goes high.
Christian's back him up against that wall, goes for the takedown again.
Chance for the knees here for Yoon, the number 3 ranked. Christian, who has cleaned out the entire lightweight top 5 except for Yoon. Christian pressing Oak to the outside here. Right hand and into a takedown attempt. Hooking right hand from Christian. At the moment, halfway through the second round of 5. Christian Lee clips him with a left hook.
That oncoming pressure by throwing that jab out there, because when he's jumping up into the air like that.
Let's go, action!
Referee Justin Brown wants to see more activity from these two. Double jab to right, jumping knee from Oak. Christian takes him down.
Lee has only been past 15 minutes twice. So definitely the experience in these longer duration matches leans on the side of Yoon. Christian to drop down to his knee like that. I think that could have been a flash. I'd like to see that again, but that was a beautiful right hand. Now Oak is starting to turn it on.
Oh, he got caught with the right hand. He got tagged. That was a beauty. A ripper.
How do you come back from that? You come back with a knockdown of your own, and that took the feet right out of Yoon.
Then goes low. Nice change of levels from the South Korean.
We saw Christian battle Doggy in a 3-round war when he was just exhausted. He still was able to put things together. I like that spinning back kick. As Christian tried to angle out to his right, Oak followed him with the spinning back kick. That was beautiful.
Step across inside leg kick, right hand to left hook there from Christian. Good combination. Oak backs him up with a combo of his own. So tall for a lightweight. Overhand right from Christian. Counter left from Oak was quick. Just lacked a bit of starch.
He's back in, recalibrating, taking aim, and then he fires.
Good period here for Yoon. Again with the right hand, short left popping off. Right hand from Christian. A goatee rattler. It's a beauty, the old handy hook technique. Trying to bring the heel down on the collarbone or the bridge of the nose. Outside leg kick and a nice counter from Oak off the right hand. Christian, a right hand lead, followed by a long reaching left. Outside thigh kick there from Christian. You see some swelling now to that part of the leg. Overhand, right hand to the jaw. The knees wobble momentarily. Here comes the champion. A final flurry from Christian Lee.
Is this it? Let's see. Look at Christian. Boom! Fakes the jab. Comes over with the 2. Doesn't connect with any of the other punches. Oak does a good job of evading after he was hurt, but wow, that 2 found a...
Could the 2 be the clincher? Could it seal the deal for Christian Lee? And what's going to go down to a very close contest. Stop! There it is. And what respect. Very aggressive start here, Brent, from the challenger Christian Lee.
No doubt about it, and this is exactly what we expected. He told us this week, I have fixed everything in this camp that may have been wrong. He's corrected all issues, and he feels perfect coming in. Big leg kick.
Beautiful high kick and a left hand from Christian Lee, the heavy artillery from the challenger.
Look at Christian Lee putting hands and feet on the champion. What an opening 5.
Christian just seeing what the champion has to offer. Body shot off the right hand from Yoon. Overhand, right, left, the right hand! The big kibosh from Christian Lee, knees to the head, perfectly legal! Christian Lee with the knees to the top of the head!
He is hitting him from all angles. He's going over the top, under the guard, finding finishes when he can. Here he is, look at the...
Oh, Dragon, what a flurry there from Christian!
Yeah, those are some big shots landed. Oh, he got him again with the right hand!
This could be it now! Yoon sustaining enormous punishment, but still stands up.
Christian Lee trying to get him out of here in the first 5, but Oak is so resilient, and he keeps eating these shots and coming right back.
Christian Lee, a human battering ram, here in the first round. Yoon on the outside, trying to stay away from that right side. Jab from Christian, lines him up again. Big right hands from Christian.
Oak's got to move. He does not want to stand there against the wall. He's covering up well, encouraging.
Oak told us, my defense is better than Lee's ability to attack, but that's not the case in this opening round.
And Lee tags him again, tries to thread the uppercut, the high knee! The headache maker from Christian Lee.
Going that way, and then boom, just keeps the coming over and over again. What an opening 5 minutes. He's getting hit, and that leg, look at the lead leg of Oak Yoon. Christian Lee's starting to beat him up.
Brent, you've got to be enjoying your first ever live look at Christian Lee.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Of course, he won the belt in 19, and he's a much more complete fighter now, and it's all on display in the opening 2 rounds tonight.
Look at that. Overhead, one drops in the knee, and another knee. Another knee, that's it. It's good night, Irene. It's good night, Irene. Christian Lee's done it. Where he was, and big overhand right, dropped him. Knee to the head. Another one, shin there. Good refereeing here from Justin Brown.
He's just walking through a lot of the shots of the war. Let's see if that shin can hold up, though, because that beard's offering some great protection.
Overhand right by Abasov. Takedown by Lee.
I won't count those big breaths as fatigue yet from Christian, because you see him when on his walkouts, he does a good job with the breathing exercises. Like, that's always part of what they do. The speed difference between him and Christian, at least at the beginning of the second round now.
Oh, that was a nice combination. Head kick to straight right hand.
Couple of straight rights by Christian Lee. A minute into this second round of 5.
Nice trip takedown to end up on top. Let's see if he can pass here. Yep, easily steps over into mount. He's able to get the body lock and then just rip opponents to the floor.
Couple of shots to the head of Abasov, and then elbows with the left and right. Pulling Abasov. Christian Lee has turned the tide here in this round.
And that's the difference, like when you look at like wrestling.
Christian Lee on the attack again. Abasov bleeding below his left thigh.
These guys are putting everything on the line. Look at the way he moves forward. He's able to keep his feet underneath him and put together clean, crisp shots. Those have to be scoring well in the judge's eyes.
And the body kick as well, and then lunges in with that left.
Nice little Superman jab into that leg kick.
Follows up with the right.
To that point, Abasov missed that lead hook, left himself out of position, and Christian was able to counter with the right hand.
Right hook from Lee, then a straight right, then a barrage from Christian Lee.
Love to see him go downstairs with his hands to the body. He's coming upstairs, but man, when he's on the inside, the opening is there for the body. Nice elbow.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
3, 4 elbows, 5 elbows.
Abasov's hurt.
To the head of Abasov. Massive elbows, about 10 of them from Christian Lee.
You see here, Christian throws that right elbow, and he just keeps throwing these elbows. Abasov did not have an answer for this.
He's staying in it, right? He'll take a few shots, but then he'll throw one.
Lee now for the double. He shoots in and takes him down.
Easily steps over into a mount like hot knife through butter.
Off the impression that that's not hurting, but it does hurt him. Christian was able to easily just scoop underneath here, landed in half guard, but immediately stepped over to mount.
Ground and pound Lee. Heavy elbows.
This may be the beginning of the ending right here.
Abasov under siege on his back, taking heavy elbows.
Nothing's really getting through, but now they are.
Yeah, now he's going after the body to try to stop it, but
Herb Dean steps in.
What a comeback.
Lee is a 2-division world champion.
Abasov had no defense for that, and that was just the beginning of the ending right here. Abasov started showing up on defense. Herb Dean had no choice but to go ahead and stop.
But how will the 2-year layoff affect him? We find out tonight as he stings Rasulov with a jab.
Already, Christian Lee has wobbled Alibek Rasulov.
Here, he just keeps going. Look at that. Takes him with the jab. Yeah, and he's only 26, Ray. He's done so much in his short time.
Big right hand by Christian Lee.
Because Christian's volume is going to start to eke its way up, so Rasulov needs to match it, or at least really start bringing power.
What a high kick there by Christian Lee, but look at answer back with the left hook of his own.
Is a beautiful addition to Christian Lee's arsenal, and he's thrown it a lot. He goes to the body with it right there.
And a left hook followed by a right hand on the jaw of Rasulov. Christian Lee demonstrating his dynamic striking.